Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Hey everybody, Mumford and Kid here, coming to you again. Welcome back to some more fights for section 18, actually, guys. Hope everybody had a great holiday. Gearing up for the next year. Fight number 26. So we have Batman versus the Masked Swordsman himself, Zorro. Yeah, this one comes from Craig Simon, my friend Craig Simon. I like this. So let's get it started, shall we? Alright, so we move on to the next character, Bruce's opponent, and he's probably one of my favorite pulp era characters as well. Zorro. For those who don't know Zorro, you know, he is a classic character. He came back, he was first published in 1919. So he's a very pulp era-esque character. He was created by Johnston McCulley, I believe that's his name. And throughout the histories, Zorro's character and origin have changed a lot. But the one thing, because he's a public domain, history, the one thing that's always been is his name, pretty much. And usually his name is Don Diego de la Vega. And Zorro is one of those inspirations for Batman, actually. It's always been shown the movie that Bruce and his parents went to was either Zorro or another masked hero or something like that. And Zorro was a legendary crusader who battled against the tyrants and those who lay prey on the helpless and punish cruel politicians and stuff, and to aid the oppression and things like that. That was always his code. He always lived by that code, and I always respected that about Zorro. He's decked out in black. He rides this beautiful black stallion, and what he uses as his trademark is his rapier and his bullwhip. There were sometimes he would use a pistol from time to time, but that wasn't always. In some of different publications, they never had him. But the one thing Zorro was always, he was a master swordsman. He was a master marksman. He can adapt to unarmed combat. Great tactician he was. He often used his cunning rather than brute strength to outwit his foe. Skilled horseman, very athletic, and he was just a true genius when it came to the art of swordsmanship. And one of his most famous trademarks was, to humiliate his foe, he would inscribe the Z on his foe's chest or shirt or wherever, which was always cool to me. That was always great to see him do that. And he didn't talk. He would always kind of get his opponent off guard by like talking a lot of smack a little bit, but it was all in good fun for him. But yeah, let's move on to the battle breakdown for this debate, in a sense. All right, so it's basically, what if Batman met Zorro in a fight? All right, so I would say let's have this a swordsman battle, a fencing battle or so, if not, because that would be more of, because Bruce can fence, Zorro can fence, you know. If it was more of a hand-to-hand combat fight, yes, I would give it to Batman. Zorro has never gone up against too many foes that are capable of the martial arts like Batman. So let's make it on even terms, in a sense, swordsmanship versus swordsmanship. Okay, so in a sense, this is more of a friendly competition, not a battle to see who's better, in my opinion. Both have excellent skills. Both have excellent and learned the sword well. So it does come down to skill and fatigue and endurance. But I will say I would give this to Zorro, actually, in my opinion. I think Zorro has a little bit more edge in the swordsmanship. But I leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? Batman or the Masked Crusader Zorro? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. This was from Craig Simon. Thanks, Craig, for the fight. This would be a great fight. I would actually see a swords fight, like a friendly competition between the two. But I'll move on to the next, and you guys take care.